I know not what to say. The others, they are gathered for company. The others are too simple messages.
Don't. Please. A knight lives to serve, to protect, to sacrifice. There is no greater calling. Leave me to mourn and give chase. For my son, and for the nation he loved. Go!
His sacrifice shall not be forgotten.
My son.
I could not stand there in silence, but when all others had forsaken earth, Lord Hoshafon took us in, our beacon of hope in a world of darkness. He did his utmost to raise our spirits, so that we might face our troubles with courage, with conviction, so that we might face them as knights. The sins of antiquity. We must press on with our mission. Tataru, pray return to your duties at the Forgotten Night. Let us go speak with Sir Amrek, Joseph. I worry for his well-being.
My friends, I am in your debt.
Think nothing of it. Your wounds are healing well, I trust.
Some wounds do not heal.
Dor de cabeça.
The Founding. The Scriptures, 1,000 years of lies, all to deceive the common man. Nay, our own brothers and sisters. For the blood of the Knights 12 flows within all our veins. You knew this to be true. You knew, and you concealed it.
I should be interested to hear how you came by this knowledge. But yes, you have the right of it. The architects of Ishgard, King Thordan and his knights 12, entrapped and butchered the great worm, Ratatoskr, that they might partake of her eyes and thereby transcend their mortal limits. Upon learning of their treachery, Nidhogg was consumed with a murderous and justified rage. I dare say you know what followed.
The great worm slew the king and half of his knights.
Aye, but Nidhogg was subdued, and his eyes plucked from their sockets by the knights that remained. Their one mistake was to show mercy, for from his brother Hreysvelgr did Nidhogg receive a new eye, thus rejuvenating his form and empowering him to embark upon an eternal quest for vengeance.
Whilst Thordan's son Haldreth took one of Nidhogg's eyes and learned to wield its power in defense of his people.
Thus was the first Azure Dragoon born, and ever since that time, his honored successors have risen to drive Nidhogg from our lands whenever the worm has returned to plague us. I ask you, my son, will you answer for my sins? Will your son and his son answer for me as well?
What do you mean?
If a man cannot atone for his sins in the course of his all too fleeting life, must his progeny then be held to account? Must every subsequent generation be judged as well? Thordan's betrayal of Ratatoskr was an unconscionable, unforgivable sin. Should we then, as his descendants, meekly surrender ourselves to an eternity of punishment? Nay, say I. I would not see our children sacrificed in a vain attempt to appease an implacable foe. Dragons are not like us, my son. To they who live forever, the wrongs of antiquity are as those of yesterday.
He said the thing.
No reparations shall ever suffice. This fact alone should serve as ample justification for our actions. Yet some refuse to see it as such. For men like you, who yearn to commit themselves to a nobler cause, a more compelling narrative is required.
This is your solution. This is how you protect our people. You have given us a lost cause, a death sentence. With your compelling narrative, you but doom our countrymen to give their lives for a lie.
And they do so gladly. Highborn and lowborn alike are proud to serve, to fight and die for their country. And what would you say to them? What would you tell the wives who have lost their husbands? The mothers who have lost their sons? That their loved ones died for naught? Over the course of 1,000 years, countless men have donned these robes, and every one of them came to accept the necessity of this solution. Once, I hoped you might come to accept it as well. Do not despair, my son. Soon I shall free us from the sins of antiquity.
He said the thing again.
And bring about the change you so fervently desire. If he has spoken with others, I would have their names. Escort him to a cell and question him thoroughly.
Your Eminence.
You saw something, did you not? A vision of the past?
So this is the power of the Echo. Would that it had shown you a finer moment from my past. 'Twas an exercise in futility, as you saw. Faced with the firmity of his conviction and his many ready rejoinders, my words deserted me. To be frank, I am embarrassed to recall it.
A friend once impressed upon me the importance of differentiating between words, deeds, and beliefs. Were he here, I suspect he would judge your father's conviction to be no more than rank, self-serving delusion. Even so, I cannot help but wonder what manner of change he intends to bring about.
I have given some thought to that as well. During the battle within the vault, the Heavensward demonstrated strange and unnatural abilities.
Aye, the manner in which Sir Zephyrin struck down Lord Haurchefant was unlike anything I've ever seen before.
The spectacle called to mind King Thordan and his Knights 12 as they are depicted in scripture, holy powers and all.
Mere fabrications, which have become objects of faith, instilled with the belief of countless devoted souls. 7 hells!
If Lady Iceheart can use her own body as a vessel for summoning, I see no reason why others could not.
Are the Heavensward truly so reckless?
Unbelievable!
As they fled, my father spoke of Azis La. Though I know not what he intends, I fear no good shall come of it. His ambitions are too great, and his minions too powerful. We must find the Heavensward and stop my father before it is too late.
Master Joseph, Master Alcinote. I am Lord Commander of the Temple Knights of Ishkar. Do you hereby entreat the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn? I aid in preventing whatever it is that the Archbishop intends. Your aid in bringing him to justice. Too much blood has been spilled for the lies he perpetrated. No more. I shall pursue him to the end of the world if I must. I thank you, Joseph. I have heard many men make such pledges, but you speak in earnest. Not just changes since our orders founding, but our duty to combat the primal threat is not. If the Archbishop and the Heavensward are guilty of the crime of summoning, then Joseph and I will stop them. Would that I could join you in a pursuit, but alas, my father's absence has thrown our government into chaos. Ever since the founding of our nation, there has been an Archbishop to serve as a guiding light for the masses. A force for stability to counterbalance the High House's ceaseless maneuvering. Convincing the people to recognize the truth of our origins would have been difficult even with my father's support. The road ahead is that much fraught with peril without it. Yet walk it we must. For unity is more vital to our survival than ever. After all, Nidog's death did not mark the cessation of Jovanian hostilities. Far from it. We will have great need of each other in the days to come. You may ever count on my lance, Sir Emmerich. To my dying breath I shall defend Ishkard from the Horde. If I may, Lord Commander, I would assist the Scions in their search for the Archbishop. Joseph, Master Alfino, pray to me outside. Very well. With me, Joseph. I believe we have much to discuss. You say you want a revolution. in search of Solway. The Solway was eastward bound, so I sent word to Camp Cloudtop on the off chance the Archbishop passed nearby. Sure enough, Lady Lanyat informed me that it had been sighted by her scouts, and the Archbishop is somewhere in a sea of clouds. Or was not long ago. The airship has not seen since it disappeared into the northern reaches near the Blue Window. Alas, because the region is firmly held by the Vanu and not easily accessible from Camp Cloudtop, Halvalia has yet to establish a foothold. We will need not only an airship, but a captain bold enough to risk the Beastman's wrath. I think we know the perfect candidate, Joseph. Let's pay a visit to Macedonia at the Sky Steel manufacturer. I see. Then I will take my leave for now. There are other matters which require my attention. Ah, bloody starvery Jew! What mischief have you two been getting up to lately? You haven't heard, have you? I hardly know where to start. He was a good man. Sid, have you ever heard of Azizla? The Archbishop spoke of it before he fled. No, but it's probably some source of phenomenal cosmic power that's key to his plans. From what he told Joseph, the Ascians tried to tempt him as they tempted Gaius with the Ultima weapon. Even if he spoke true about playing along, I can see him attempting to seize it. As if we needed another reason to pursue him. Well, I'm convinced. The Enterprise is at your disposal. Come to the airship landing when you're ready to depart. It's just as well. After pulling you out of the fire these last few times, I reckon I was due to deliver you onto it. Tell him all I know, loud shout it from the rooftops. Into the blue. Into the fire it is. Is it? Into the fire, is it? In that case, I should inform Catherine of our plans. Pray go ahead to the airship landing. I shall join you anon. The boys have been hard at work preparing for our flight, and I am pleased to say we are ready to depart. This is as soon as a certain... Ah! Forgive me my lateness. Daughter and I had much to discuss. We still have no news of the missing science, but she assures me that Yurianja and Riol are pursuing promising leads. Come, we can continue this discussion about the Enterprise. The others are waiting for you aboard the Enterprise, Joseph. Shall we get going?
To the northern reaches of the Sea of Clouds, where countless isles yet remained uncharted. In search of a mysterious land known as Azizlar, and the unmasked villain who sought to claim its secrets. Oblivious to the new threat which followed in their wake, they came.
From here, Camp Cloudtop looks rather far. Be on your guard, Joseph. The Vanna could be anywhere, even watching us as we speak. Familiar faces. Assuming the Soul Leo is here, I hope she will come to us. We should begin searching the islands in earnest. Of course, we must remain vigilant for Vanu scouts as well. I would rather avoid needless bloodshed. You search the skies for the Soul Isle, but see nothing resembling the missing airship. Mayhap this effort was doomed to failure. Beg mercies of nerdlings, does not wish to die. Was that a Vanna being attacked? But by whom? Over there. Imperial troops. Ish Guardians. Seize them. They'll know where the Archbishop is. The enemy of my enemy. We've no choice. With me, Joseph, protect the Vanna. Netherlings saved Lonovano from certain death, showers Netherlands with things like summer's fall. Lonovano knows not what wind bears nerdlings to cloud sea, but warmly welcomes them, shows gratitude where gratitude is due. The Devourer of Worlds. Lonovano owes much and more to Netherlings. As saviors, as heroes, Zondu welcome you. To village we go, to north, come, come. So the Garlands were searching for the Archbishop and believed that the Vanu knew something of his whereabouts. Methods notwithstanding, the aim may have had the right of it. I conclude that we should accept Vanu's offer of hospitality and visit his village. Like these guides leaves to rest, come and lay low your burdens, and fleet. Lord Vanu throws wide arms in greeting. Behold, OK Zundo. A far warmer welcome than the one you received from the Vanu, I think. Vanu bluster and blow hither and yon, sound and fury like aimless gale. What unseen lightning badged some thunderous reports. There you are, did you see it? It's that damn flying whale again. The Imperials are after it. Where? The White? Is a baleia voadora. Are coming to my baleia voadora? He's wounded. By the 12, did the beast just eat that island? Oh, insatiable white, oh devourer of worlds, he said a thing. Why must you torment us? Lord Van wastes no more words on these unfathomable deeds. Come, nerdlings, come and break words with Chief of Zondu. With wisdom and fears, nerves and eyes clear as cloudless blue sun Van speaks for Zondu, hearken to his words. And I'm gonna be just a face in the crowd. Nerdlings deliver Lon Vanu from claws of steel shod fins and prove nobility. He knows not to ignore zephyr winds and brings before you with all haste. Soft rains to soothe the heart and sunshine to warm. Gratitude of Sonu, Chief of Zundu, is boundless. We are honored to meet you, Chief Zonu. I am Alfino de Levioja, and these are my companions Joseph and Sid Garland. We are come in search of an airship, a flying vessel of the Nethers, which we believe is somewhere in the Cloud Sea. Ah, like two black steel-shod contraption from which you saved Lonuvanu. Alas, no, the ship belongs to the Garlean Empire, an old enemy of ours, though not the enemy we are looking for at present. The men we seek wear armor of purest white and are led by an older man in white robes. Wait, Lonuvardo heard tell of these nerdlings. You do? Are you certain? A sun rises and falls and returns we are. Zundu scouts can testify to words of Lonuvanu. Aye, winds carry purpose of Netherlings to our ears as well. Netherlings seek key to Azizla. Now we're getting somewhere. Tell us, Chief Zonu, what is exactly is this Azizla? Como eles provavelmente não podiam dizer Shangri-La, decidiram mudar para Azizla. Beware, Netherlings, for blackest clouds portend greatest danger. Look not into heart of tempests, the realization birthplace of sin, home of forbidden secrets. To speak more is to call the wind. But the white devours isle where keys kept. Deep within bowels of mighty Bismarck it lies, beyond reach of the foolhardy, and beyond ours. Rejoice not in his gluttony, Lonvanu, for a stone gives way to water and wind, all yields to the wild, to the white. This he knows, Chief Zonu. Menas of Vundu bode seal for all Vanu. Black and white. It doesn't matter if you're black or white. Okay. So Azizla is home to forbidden secrets accessible only to the bearer of a key which the Archbishop covets. Much as I would like to believe it's safe within the belly of Bismarck, the Knights of the Heavensward build primal power. If we do not slay the whale and claim the key first, they surely will. Quite how we'll go about it is another matter. As was the case in our battle with Leviathan, we are out of our element, and this time we have far fewer allies to call upon. Be that as it may, our customary approach still holds true. We must begin by learning more about the whites. Let us each question the residents of the village, then regroup and share our findings among. If Netherlings seek knowledge of the white, then speak with Kunuva, Al, foremost keeper of tales. But neglect not to present self with humility and respect. As sun yields to moon and moon to sun, Netherlings must greet Kunuvali with a bow. What ill-mannered beast comes before Kunuvali and begs to hear tales? None who deserve thought that much she knows. Zephyr winds at your back and sunshine to warm your brow, traveler from below. Kunuvali, keeper of tales, hears your words and she remembers. In times long ago, in lands elsewhere, before even the Cloud Sea, the white is one among many, newborn, he swims beside his many brothers in seas of endless water, but hated the white is, for his brothers are purest black. So great is their contempt, their loathing, that they turn upon him and rend his flesh asunder. And so he falls only to rise again, for merciful gods raise him to the heavens, and there he is reborn. The white eel longs for the sea to which he cannot return, but in rebirth a splinter of the divine is shared, and so he opens his mouth, from whence come the clouds, and the new sea is born, home of him alone. Content he gazes below at the others who are as he, hated and hunted. He weeps, and in his benevolence he rises up isles of earth and guides these people to the clouded sea. Such is the tale of his rebirth and the salvation of the Vanu. May it never be forgot. But this demon which menaces the cloud sea, his rage is that of the Vundu, his hunger that of a wild beast. The isles are his gift to us, yet now he must consume them. Kunu Valley knows no tales like this. So according to the Vanu, the city of clouds and the floating hells were gifts from Bismarck to his people. Gifts which he has taken to eating, yes. Technically within his rights, I suppose. Both, if perhaps a little ungenerous. Gods, eh? But what of you, Alfino? Did you learn aught of value? Alas, no. That is unless you have an interest in the intricacies of Vanu sky fishing. Sky fishing? My God, that's it! Alfino, my boy, I could kiss you. From what we have observed, Bismarck is a creature of poor instincts, driven primarily by hunger. When wounded by the Imperials, he fled, but not before devouring another island to restore its strength. What if I propose this? We tow a suitable appetizing island through the Sea of Clouds, in essence fishing for a flying whale. Once we draw Bismarck out of hiding, we shall use dragon killers to fire grapples into the beast's side, and then really close, enabling our resident icon Slayer to engage it directly. A bold plan, Master Garland, but an exceedingly dangerous one. Should Joseph fail to subdue the creature, he would almost certainly be eaten along with the rest of your appetizing island. Oh, it won't fail, and if anything goes wrong, I'll be at the helm of the Enterprise, ready to tow him out of trouble. I wouldn't entrust a task like this to anyone else. Alright, I trust you have no objections to me joining you as well? Not at all, the more the merrier. Right then, it seems the boys and I have a lot of work to do if the Enterprise is to be ready for a fishing trip, while you two need to find some bait, and not just any island, mind you. I want a mouthful at most. vi um vídeo que é assim, quando o tudo que dá para. Bolt, chain, and islands. Well, you heard it. We need an island to bait the hook. By way of the first step, I propose we speak with Chief Zonu. If the Zulu are as concerned by Bismarck's behavior as they have given us to believe, they may well be supportive of our efforts to slay him. The Tremontane is upon us, the white feast and the Vundu rejoice in its carnage. Hear me, Chief Zonu, this creature which torments you now is not the deity who raised up the floating isles and made a gift of them to you. It's a perversion of your beliefs given form by the Vundu, a false savior who consumes that which he should rightly safeguard. Yet it need not be this way, Chief Zonu. We have the power to strike down the impostor, but we must beg of you an island to see it done. Moats against the tempest, it vain do they struggle. Yet too is only to speak of what may be. Perhaps even the Tremontane can turn to the opponent. Very well, Evelyn's, when you are ready, tell the Scots what manner of island you require and they guide you through it. We shall not fail, Chief Zonu. On that you have my word. Come, Joseph, let's see how Sid's preparations are progressing. My, that took hardly any time at all. The Ironworks engineers do not disappoint. Don't fuck with that. Our Ishkarian friends have furnished us with dragon killers and ammunition, and I've taken the liberty of procuring a Magitech field generator as well. Rest assured, we've changed to spare every link forged by the manufacturer's master craftsmen. If you wear any lingering doubts as to their strength, note that they are originally intended to bind dragons, and were not found wanting. It pleases me to inform you that the Vanu have agreed to furnish us an island of our choosing. Then all that remains is to confirm the readiness of the poor buggers who will actually be doing the fighting. Joseph, let Wedge know when your party is assembled. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but I don't like this time. I don't like it one little bit, but I can't help being excited all the same. So tell me, Joseph, are you ready to hunt the White Whale? After you then, Joseph, all aboard! Yeah. Ti manda beijinhos. Uma coisa. Já mandei. Ele mandou também. Yes. Nah, there's fate. You need to run. Yes, it's a beauty.
Light. Beloved. Evelyn. All maiden. Darkness. Light to none. Known. Hearken. Receiver. Blessing. Small.
Oh,
So falls the Lord of Mists, as did all others before him. How many times does this make, Warrior of Light? Ah, how much you have grown. Far beyond the limits of mere mortals.
He has what we seek.
That he does. The key to Azizla, and the secrets of Alag. I see you have regained the blessing of light, albeit at a fraction of its former strength.
My thanks to you, Asian. And to you as well, Warrior of Light, for saving us the effort of slaying Bismarck. Now that the key is within our grasp, the path to the heavens shall at last be laid bare. Ha 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 ha! By our deeds shall the wrongs of antiquity be righted, and man reclaim the reins of history.
Aqui, velho.